Hi guys. So it's well, I am now at our PGA clubhouse here in Sunway's Serene Traction Karting, and over there, it's a BMW event happening. Let me wear my mask because I'm approaching the crowd. Hi, this is the BMW event, right? Yes. I'm here to trade in my old 5 Series for a new one.
I have to ask my boss.
Okay, thank you. Thank So what's happening here? So this weekend, BMW is having the this event here in our clubhouse called M Secret Garage. Inside here we have the M850i convertible, the M850i Coupe, and well, let's go inside. Here, the boys are back in town. And here you can see we are being welcomed by the M135i X-Drive, and there we have the X3m 35i. So inside there are further 3 cars on display, but really these are all the side shows. The real attraction, the real deal of tonight is in there, where you have the simultaneous launch of not 1, not 2, but 4 new BMW M cars. So starting here we have the BMW X4m Competition. Okay, this is the X4m Competition. Comes with a 3-liter inline 6, 510 horsepower, 600 Newton meters of torque. This thing is more powerful than the 5-liter V10 E60 M5. And that is my good friend from Carlis KY, who actually incidentally owns a BMW M6 with the infamous or famous 5-liter V10 engine. So a lot of people say that engine is very kacau, very troublesome. You've had that car for how long?
Close to 8 years.
8 years, right?
Yes.
Wait, sorry, you might. Close to 8 years, right?
Yeah, close to 8 years.
So, what's your reliable?
Basically, I think in terms of reliability, I never had issues.
Yeah.
Just fix your cars. Whenever you have problems, just fix it.
Okay, KY and us are very good friends.
Yeah.
Bobby always holds him as a poster child example of why the 5-liter M engine V10 is not as scary as what a lot of people say it is.
No, it's not.
No. Yeah. But you just have to find one that's well taken care of.
I think the goal is, if you want to buy a car, right, always ask people with real experience.
Yeah.
Don't ask people who don't own one. Basically, they'll tell you all sorts of stuff that they read on the internet.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you guys are looking to buy that 5-liter V10 M5 or M6, take KY Guns and Wise, just buy. Okay, so meanwhile, coming back to the present, we now have here, this is the BMW M8 Coupe and the M8 Gran Coupé. They are both mechanically identical. Basically, it's a choice for you. You want your M8 in with 2 doors or with 4 doors. And sorry, Beng, there's no drop the top option yet. But the question that I do want to pose to BMW is, why is there... Hey, that's Beng. Hi, Beng.
Hi, Fun.
Beng.
Fun.
So, are you excited?
I am excited.
So, you see, right, I was just saying to my audience just now, okay, the BMW M8, right,
yes.
You have a choice of 2-door, you have a choice of 4-door, but they got no drop the top choice. That's the M850i. Then different one. That one is not as high gear as this.
Sometimes drop the top, you don't need that high gear one. You must enjoy.
You enjoy, right?
Enjoy. You too high gear already, you cannot enjoy one.
It's like how one of our colleagues who got ventilator seat but don't want to use because it's scared burn too much fuel, right?
That one is don't know what gear lah. That one. That one is kiasi, everything lah. That one.
Jibai kia lah, that one. Okay, guys. So let's come back to the video now. So the the thing that I want to pose to that I'm curious, right? The way BMW lines up its products here. They have the M8, and they also have the M850i. Both of them, both these cars, have a 4.4 liter V8 with all-wheel drive. The only difference, the differentiation between them, of course, is power. And of course, the M8, the full proper M8 has like a more aggressive stance, wider body, all right, harder suspension, that kind of thing. But it still begs the question, why do you need two such closely positioned models that both wear an M badge, right? Just that one is a hardcore M, one is a slightly softer M. And that's similar to what we have here with the X3m Competition. So once again, this one, same powertrain as the X4m, 3 liter inline 6, 510 horsepower. Now, here's the thing. In overseas market, BMW also offers the X3 with what they call the M40i powertrain, which is also a 3 liter inline 6 with about 300 plus horsepower. And you know, with M bodies and all that, and that really begs the question: why do you need? Why do you want to have two such? Why do you have your full M model, and your M performance model both sporting the same powertrain layout? All right, because if you ask me. I would say with, let's say like for example, with the M8, okay, a more, in a way, a more logical arrangement would probably have, you have the M8, you have the full M8, and you have a basic 850i, all right, that is, that is a comfort-oriented model. And you have an M Performance M840i, just like how Mercedes structures it. They have the E63 V8. Then they have the E53 with a 6-cylinder engine, and then also you have the E500 with a with a V8 but with a comfort tune. So this is something about the way BMW structures its products that personally. I personally find confusing, and I think they put these full M models and the M performance models a little too close to each other. But still, here we are. Let's start off with looking at the X3m Competition, and the first thing you see differentiating from the regular X3. Of course, in Malaysia, the regular X3 comes in luxury line trim. So the difference between this and the regular X3 is very, very significant. Okay, of course we get the X3m gets the higher spec headlights, BMW adaptive LED headlights. All right, and get fully blacked out grills, and a very aggressive front bumper with piano black finish. And let me just come over to this side. All right. So inside here, this is the well, basically this is pretty much the same interior as you see with the regular X3, of course, with M trim bits, right? Carbon fiber dash inserts there, and you can see that it has the digital meter cluster with the X3m. Right, let me just bring you closer to see the digital meter cluster, and you can see there are M buttons on the steering wheel. All right, and on this panel there you can see the gear selector together with all the various drive mode adjustments. Right, you have your steering mode, suspension, engine, exhaust, all of this at your control. Okay, so here you have this, there's an X3m Competition badge here, and inside you lift this lid, there's a wireless charger here, two cup holders. Okay, and as you come to the back, all right, so pretty much similar stuff we see from the X3. Okay, but of course, once again, with all the the M specific items line, you can see here with the M tricolor on the safety belt, and this is nice. I don't recall the standard 3 Series having this part so nicely finished. So this is fabulous quality. And let's lift this. This lifts. This is nice. So this is the seat recline adjustment. Okay, so you lift this lever for you to release this. This is for you to adjust the seat recline when you are seated. All right, and this is to fold the seat down. So as you fold the seat down, you see here there is a seamless boot floor. All right, and this is nice. Okay, so you've got a raisable sunshade, and it's finally sensible that BMW made the raisable sunshade to cover the entire width of the rear window, because in my old 5 Series, for example, this sunshade, you raise this sunshade, it only covers this part of the window. There is a second sunshade which you pull from this pillar here, and this one always breaks. So now they just make this into one sunshade. You can call this a cost-cutting approach if you like, but honestly, in my books, that is smart. All right, and is there room to open this? Can I? Let's try. Okay, so you open this. Inside here, this is the boot, and this is the latch to release the seat. It's a manual release, all right. But hey, one side, this one manual release doesn't pop down, but this side I pull, the whole thing pops forward. All right. So I have to say that this X3M from the back, it doesn't look as garang as you would expect it to be compared to the regular X3. So well, side mirror here, very aggressive design. All right, and as you open this from the driver door, we can see now you see this panel here. You have memory seat adjustment, you have the door lock and unlock button, but it's not available on the passenger side. Why, BMW? Why? So let me just show you again the instrument cluster, the digital instrument cluster here, with the M buttons on the steering wheel, pedal shifters. So overall, I would say that the quality, the interior quality and design of this cabin is very good. All right, I think to me, this cabin, the X3 cabin, the 5 Series cabin, 7 Series cabin, they represent, I would say, the high point in modern day BMW cabin design, because you come over to the 8 Series, I don't know, man, this cabin and the G20 cabin still takes some getting used to. Now, let me just open this. And is this, oh my god, this illuminates. This M8 badge illuminates. How cool is that? This is cool. All right, now one design. Wait, before I show you that. Now you see here with the passenger seat, you've got the lock and unlock button. So this is, well, I would expect it from a car that's worth 1.45 million. So pricing wise, the M8 Coupe and the M8 Gran Coupé, they are about the same, 1.45 million. The difference between these two, it's just about 3,000 or 4,000 ringgit. So it makes no difference. The choice between the Coupe and the Gran Coupé really is, it's down to a preference. You want 4 doors or you want 2 doors. So I just want to point out one thing. So here the M8 Gran Coupé, I really like how BMW treats this new interpretation of the Hofmeister King. Okay, I actually like how the window line flows this way, and then it comes down abruptly like that. I think this really it gives this 8 Series Gran Coupé design character, and to me that is my heart, the visual draw of the car's design. Okay, you come to the back here. I would say the 8 Series Gran Coupé isn't as naturally handsome as the preceding 6 Series Gran Coupé. Okay, and oh, check this out, frameless doors. And interesting way how they treat it, because so when you open two frameless doors, you can see, well, basically this piece just protruding out like that when the windows are down. All right, now this here we explore the new generation 8 Series cabin. And well, now you see, if you compare this with the X3m cluster just now, this is the new generation BMW digital cluster, and to me, I have not gotten used to it. Not sure if I will, but in terms of clarity, definitely the older designs, the conventional BMW design is way better in my opinion. All right, so you can see here, these are the new generation BMW switchgear, all of this. All right, and this is basically this whole cabin architecture. Also went on to inspire the G23 series design. All right, so here you can see good space here in the center console box. All right, this is the electronic shift lever to control the 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. Amazing to think that this transmission, this torque converter transmission, is 10 years old. First debuted in the F017 series, but made popular in the F105 series. Okay, so here you can see this is where they have two Usbc ports, and this bin is shaped in such a way that you can just drop your phone like this. Okay, or like this. No, my phone is too long, so you can drop your phone like this and it will stand. Okay, and oh, okay. I'm 170 centimeters tall. I've got a fist of headroom, and the lean angle here is fantastic. Okay, fabulous thigh support. All right, and great leg room here at the back. So and this one here, they also provide you with the switch to control the sunshade left and right side. Okay, so let's say if you're seated here, you can actually operate the sunshade on the other side and vice versa. All right, so very nice. And oh, actually, honestly, I think these seats here are fabulous in the M8 Gran Coupe. Very, very comfortable. Let's try to open the boot. I've actually not seen the 8 Series Gran Coupe at all. So this is a good opportunity to explore. So the boot is long, all right, but not as wide, but looks like a decent sized boot. So you can put your golf bags longitudinally, and you can see the seats for 40, 20, 40. Okay, so here we have, this is the M8 Gran Coupe, and over there we have the M8 Coupe. Now, wow, this frozen color, absolutely beautiful. And let me just open inside here and see. Okay, this cabin, pretty much the same story as you would see with the previous 8 Series Gran Coupe. All right. You can see inside here. Now, let me just see how does it feel like to get inside here. Right. So now I'm seated at the back. Okay, now of course here in the coupe, rear accommodations is a bit tighter. Got limited headroom, but legroom is surprisingly all right. And it's the seat angle. The seat angle means that if someone were to be a slightly smaller size, they would enjoy great thigh support. Okay, the front section of the cabin is the same as the Gran Coupe, so I will not waste any time on that. Alright. So here we have, this is the X4m, the X4m Competition. Now let me just bring you to the back, show you. Now what do you guys think about the current generation BMW, X4, X6? rear end. For me, I'm still not won over by this yet. This still needs some time to take over because, firstly, visually, there is too much height at the tailgate, so there's too much visual bulk here. All right, and okay, all right. We've got power tailgate, but wow, I will have to say that the boot space of this X4, fantastic boot space. Okay. The cabin is, I would say, identical to the X3m earlier, so I shall not disturb the film over there. But let me just step inside. And okay, I would have to say, decent headroom. The rear seats, the seat cushion, of course, is a bit shorter, but the angle, the steepness of this is just right, that you still get good thigh support, even though it doesn't fully extend to the back of your calf. Okay, but the overall quality of this cabin, just like it is in the X3m, fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Now, I have to say, compared to other recent M models, these two new, the X3m and the X4m, I think the aggression in the designs are not overdone. It's done quite tastefully. So you know, it looks aggressive, but it doesn't go overboard. There's no unnecessary flaring there's no outrageous flaring of the arches. There's no over utilization of, you know, unnecessary grills and all that. Even this vent here is relatively subdued in its design, and I appreciate that. I always appreciate understated designs, and this new X3 and X4m to me strikes the right note. The M8 also, in my opinion, rather appealing. Okay, though I still think that they should have called this coupe, this one, they should have kept the 6 Series badging, all right, and put the product in a slightly lower bracket, all right. But here you are, guys. That's the X3, that's the X4m over there, M8 Coupe, M8 Gran Coupe, X3m. Okay, now that we have, let me just explore other parts of M Town here. So I go up here. Now, one development that I rather like in today is that I'm seeing, you know, the past 2 years, 3 years, BMW has been very, I would say the variety of their lineup has been very, very poor. Not many, a lot of that. There's very limited offering in terms of their, especially their M cars. So I think it's nice to see that, you know, they're bringing in more options. They're bringing in more cars. Oh my God, talking with a mask is no joke, man. So it's good. It's good to see BMW bringing back the variety in their lineup. So yeah, so you now have the X3m, you have the X4m, you have two variants of the M8. You have the M850i. You have you know, you have choices back, because as recently as 2 or 3 years ago, the BMW lineup in Malaysia is so narrow that you know, you don't have much choices when you walk into a BMW showroom. But now the variety is gradually growing, and it's good to see that this brand seems to be slowly regaining their confidence. They are regaining their zip, and I think in the next 1 or 2 years to come, well, I still have a bit of reservations in some of the way they design their cars, but I think in the next 1 or 2 years to come, overall, I'm quite excited to see what BMW will have to offer. Okay, so here we have, this is the merchandise section. You've got baju, you've got suitcases, watches, all the BMW branded barang is here, umbrella, caps, wallet. All right, and that's the coffee station down there. How did I miss that? Anyways, here's the simulate. They've got 2 simulators here. All right, and over there is the makan. Hi, how's the food? Okay, okay.
Yummy.
Here's the makan area, and so what I've been told here over this weekend is that not only do they have cars here on show. Now I'm not sure it's by invitation or not. Not only do they have cars here on show, but they actually have the whole range of M cars for customers to test drive, and that's brilliant because I have not seen for the longest time ever a wide array of BMW M cars, you know, just parked there for customers to drive. In fact, all my years working in this industry, I have actually never taken a BMW M car home for a review. I mean, I have flown overseas for the F10 M5 launch. I've went for a few M-Track days, but never have I actually ever driven a BMW M car on Malaysian roads. Okay, so yeah, exciting weekend here in our clubhouse area. So guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.